good?
Yes, we're good.
We're in business.
I guess we're not doing a national anthem?
I guess we're not. Is that yours?
It's as a double header. It's one.
First up for the Spartans, number 28, Jimmy D'Angelo.
From Carlin Custom Memorial Field, it's Spartans baseball on West Bend Community TV. Good afternoon, everybody. As we get started here, Game 2 of a doubleheader. Due to a cancellation, the Spartans are technically the visitors on the scoreboard. And Jimmy D'Angelo is leading off the Spartans, coming off of a 17-1 drubbing of Port Washington earlier today. Jimmy D'Angelo will be leading us off, followed by Logan Rupnow, Lucas Broski, Gavin Hinckley in the cleanup spot. As the count goes to 2-0 to Jimmy. He takes ball 3 outside from the pitcher dealing. Pitcher is the junior George Klassen. 3-0 pitch, strike one. A little high in the zone to the shorter Jimmy, but it did indeed find the zone, so there you go. This pitch is going to be grounded right to Klassen, who's going to bobble the grounder, make the throw, and almost took Jimmy D'Angelo in the head. But he reaches. Let's see if they score that as an E. It's going to be an E1 on the reach for Jimmy.
Do we get local music if we're away?
On your roster, just in case we get, just so you know.
And I'll bring up Logan Rupnow, one of the stalwarts of this program.
Number 13, Logan.
As I mentioned, Broski will be following him and Gavin Hinckley in the cleanup spot. Tyler Young, the sophomore, is in the 5 slot. Logan Chesick at batting 6th. Michael Kleinhans, as Rupnow swings and misses for strike one. Kleinhans, the one freshman on the roster, will be batting 7th. The DH is Jordan D'Angelo, and Brad Weber rounds out the lineup. That is George Klassen. And so he got a piece of Rupnow. Actually got a piece of the umpire, actually. And running and going all the way to second on the wild pitch is Jimmy D'Angelo. Count that as a wild pitch for now. Looks like I actually got a piece of the umpire. I thought it actually had hit Rupnow. But it appears to have caught the umpire in the arm. As mentioned, Klassen is at the plate, is at the mound, excuse me. Nolan Mueller is behind the plate at first. Bo Fleischman is over at first. At second, Braden Thompson, the freshman. And a foul off the catcher. So being behind the plate, a dangerous place to be to start. As we're barely 10 pitches in and the umpire's been hit. The catcher took one. Rounding out the lineup, Patrick Lippy over at short. At third is Rob Ross. At the infield lineup is the 1-2 comes in low. Now we're even at 2 apiece. Adam Byro over in left. Marcus Schmidt in center. And Xavier Deal over in right. It's going to be a shot between first and second for a base hit. Jimmy D'Angelo is going to go to third and stay there as the throw goes home. Going to second and skating in, standing on a head-first slide is Rupnow. They went home to keep Jordan D'Angelo at third as the go-ahead run. That'll bring up Broski.
not. It's,
With nobody out and 2 on. Lucas Broski at the plate. Costin delivers. Broski will swing and send that into the backstop.
go kid. One drive here.
Costin settles in and a swing and a miss by Broski. It's 0-2 early here and what is a beautiful day here for baseball. And Carl M. Costin Memorial Field in Regner Park. Costin wasting no time, delivers the 0-2. Broski swings and misses for strike 1 and out number 1. For those of you tuning in and curious as to why the Spartans are batting first in this game, due to cancellations, this is technically an away game. Spartans took game 1 of a doubleheader earlier today with a 17-1 victory. I hope the trainer packed a lot of ice because the Spartans took a lot of hit by pitch calls. As Hinckley will come in with 1 out and runners on second and third. Hinckley swings at an inside pitch for strike 1. Clausen in the stretch delivers. Hinckley swung on another high and inside one. Quickly 0-2. And the pitch coming to Hinckley. Hinckley swings on another high and inside. Almost identical pitches. He swung at all 3 of them, missed all 3. That'll bring up Tyler Young. So 2 strikeouts for Clausen. And swinging on the first one is Young. It's going to short. Can he beat the throw? The throw will be in time. So the Spartans strand 2. And poor Washington gets out of it. We go to the bottom of the first. Still scoreless here from Carl M. Custom Memorial Field. This is high school baseball on West Bend Community TV. Strike looking as Jimmy D'Angelo. Is back playing catcher today. Lucas Broski's over at first as ball 1 delivered to Lippy is low and just over the plate. And Tyler Young is over at second. At third is Michael Klein-Hans. Gavin Hinckley at short is going to be fouled into traffic. Count 1 and 2 to Lippy. Red Weber, Logan Cheswick, and Logan Rupp now are the left, center, and right fielders respectively. As settling in is Heinrich. The 1-2. Swung on, grounded just to Heinrich's right. The lefties picked it up. High throw, but it's in time. And just like that, it's 1 away.
Next up, number 4, Marcus.
Bubbling up Marcus Schmidt. He will be followed in the batting order by George Clausen. Nolan Miller is in the cleanup line as Heinrich settles and delivers. Changeup came back in. Strike 1. Xavier Ramos batting 5th. Bo Fleischman batting 6th. It's going to be grounded over, is going to be ruled a foul ball. Or is it's playable. Schmidt didn't do much, but off the box, it's going to be a...
It's okay if it's fouled off the plate or the box. It just can't be fouled off of him.
And that's an out. Schmidt thought it was foul, so we're going to have an umpires conference here. I think the appeal is they got a piece of Marcus Schmidt. The umpire didn't believe. So we have a consultation. It's an out.
Next up for the Pirates, number
Now we got Clausen.
George Clausen.
Joe Yandry is the DH in the 7th slot. Followed by Braden Thompson. Rounding up the lineup. Viral doesn't bat here as the DH will be Yandry. Now we'll strike one there to Clausen. Looks at ball one. Got an even count. After a brief moment for Clausen to straighten up. Here's the delivery. Swung on, grounded over toward third and short, and it's going to be bobbled on the scoop by Kleinhans, and reaching is Clausen.
Next up for the Pirates, number 8, Nolan Miller.
Nolan Miller with a runner on and 2 out. Miller batting lefty here against a left-handed pitcher in Heinrich. Heinrich delivers. Found the zone nicely. Strike one. So Clausen represents a go-ahead run here. And he's going. Here's the throw, and it's a little late there from Jimmy D'Angelo. Stolen base going to Clausen. Courtesy runner coming in. Joseph Hubner for the pitcher. Second pitch was called a strike, so it's 0-2 now. To Miller. Heinrich sets. Check second and delivers. Swing and a miss. Apparently that was strike two. Ball one was those pitch, so it's 1-2 the count. There's the set. Delivered and fouled into the backstop. Count stays at 1-2 for Muller.
Move this desk off, my son. You're not nice right now.
Here comes the pitch on the lefty versus lefty. Check swing on a high one, but he kept it back. Jimmy D'Angelo asked the field umpire to confirm, and indeed it's waved off as he did not go around. Heinrich delivers. Swung on, and it is a foul off of the catcher. Keep it here at 2-2.
Poor guy didn't want to bend over.
And here comes the pitch. Swung on, popped foul, unplayable. Off the roof of the concession stand. Heinrich trying to stay in it, threw it outside for a full count now.
Oh, at least, yeah.
settled in. Here's the delivery. Came in just high. And Muller reaches.
Number 14, Rob Ross.
Rob Ross will step in.
Buddies over there said, hey,
2 out, but 2 on. So the Pirates with a golden opportunity here to get something.
oh, you point guards, don't they? They only 5'7" point guards.
No, I don't think so.
So Ross in with runners on first and second. Heinrich delivers inside at the knee for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch coming from Heinrich, who checks second. Here it comes. High, and Heinrich suddenly having trouble finding the zone.
Lock in,
And here comes the pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Ross thought he would be very much ahead of the count, now to 2-1. And Heinrich delivers. Swung on, a high one for strike 2. As Ross decided to go for the high pitch. Now a 2-2 count with 2 out and 2 on. A chance for the Spartans to get out of this one unscathed. And the delivery swung on. It's a strike, and they have to go to first to finish it, and there it is. So the Spartans get out of it. At the end of 1, we remain scoreless here from Regner Park. You are watching high school baseball on West Bend Community TV. Clausen wasting no time here. Quick delivery as he ended the previous inning by goading Hinckley to swing on 3 pitches to get 2 outs. And then Young grounding into to short, and it's going to be a line down the right field line foul. Quick 1-2 for Chusak. With the 1-2 coming, and just missed high, curveball. And the Port bench thought this was another K to add. Clausen already has 2. And here comes the pitch. This one came inside a little too much, got away from the catcher. Makes it full. Clausen gonna deliver. Looks like a fastball. Caught him looking for strike 3. And 3 strikeouts for Clausen.
Next up, number 25, Mike Kleinhans.
Mike Kleinhans will take the plate. And the pitch coming outside for ball 1. The next pitch coming is going to be a strike looking for Kleinhans. Kleinhans, the one freshman on the official roster, as he looks at one low and away for ball 2. A team that's very junior heavy. A smattering of seniors. Pretty familiar names are out there. The 2-1. Kleinhans fouls it off a home plate. Count out 2 apiece. Clausen delivers, swing and a miss, and he's retired 4 batters on Ks.
Next up, number 8, Jordan
The DH, Jordan D'Angelo. Jordan will swing the first pitch instead. Flying foul right field side. It'll land. Jordan, the younger of the two. D'Angelo's the junior to Jimmy's senior. Here's the pitch. Swung. Changeup goes from high to low. Caught Jordan swinging. Is now 0-2. So Clausen getting it done so far as this time. He misses high and away. D'Angelo brothers not terribly tall. The 1-2. Got him looking again. 3 batters retired. All off strikeouts. And the Spartans are held scoreless. 1.5 complete. It's still 0-0 here. You are watching high school baseball on West Bend Community TV. Heinrich settles and delivers. Swing and a miss. Went low and caught Fleischman swinging high. And the 0-1. Swung on again. Heinrich getting creative with his pitches here. He fooled Fleischman twice. Can he fool him again? Have to find out the 0-2. Fleischman swings and misses. And Heinrich got him.
Next up, number 12, Xavier Deal.
Xavier Deal is next in the lineup. That's 2 batters in a row retired on strikes. D'Angelo leaning to one side, and they got the outside corner on the curveball for strike 1. That's Jimmy D'Angelo behind the plate, once again kind of leaning off to one side. And the pitch, shot out the left deep, running for it is Weber, and it's going to drop right before the warning track. Going for 2 is Deal, and he is in safe. Stand-up double.
DH number 11, Joe Yandre.
Joe Yandre. The DH is next up as we have a courtesy runner coming on. Scratch that, that's Deal just getting rid of his batting gloves. So the go-ahead run at second with 1 out. Heinrich delivers. Swan popped up in the infield. Underneath it at short is Hinckley, and it's 2 away.
Next up, number 0, Adam Byral.
Number Adam Byral.
Way underneath it.
Harold betting for Thompson, who's at second. As it's outside and low for ball 1. One 0 with 2 outs. Here it comes. Byroll sends a deep one toward left. Should be playable for Weber. He'll settle underneath it and make the grab. And the inning is over. So the Spartans continue the grudge match. A very defensive contest here in game 2 of the doubleheader. We're still scoreless at the end of 2. You are watching high school baseball on West Bend Community TV. For ball 1. Clausen really wasting no time. Weber swings and misses. Needed a chance to catch himself. He swung that hard.
Short enough.
Felt the wind off that one. Here comes the 1-2. Weber swings and misses. It's 4 retired off Ks in a row for Clausen. As Weber is his latest victim, it's 1 away.
Jimmy D'Angelo.
And Jimmy D'Angelo will take the plate. There's the pitch. And it's strike 1 looking. Fastball.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have to swing at the first pitch.
It's Clausen here having a pretty good look. Curveball just missed inside. So Clausen using every trick he's got right now. And so far it's working for him, the 1-1. Low and away. And Jimmy will reset himself. So I said the D'Angelo brother's not terribly tall. Smaller strike zone. Jimmy himself rarely, if ever, swings at his first pitch. Taking a step off the mound is Clausen. 2-1, 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes. Jimmy lets it go outside and high. Goes to 3-1. Good patience for Jimmy, who reached on a E1 to start the game, and then made the second on a wild pitch, was stranded at third. As the 3-1 from Clausen, here it is. High, and he is walked. First walk by Clausen on the day.
Says that 1 inning, you know.
Stop for the Spartans, number 13, Logan Ruffnow.
That'll bring up Ruppnow. Ruppnow doubled. Back in the first, the only hit for the Spartans today in the second game. And here's the pitch. What a curveball, and it finds the zone for strike 1. Clausen eyeing Jimmy D'Angelo over there at first. And it's going to be sent into the backstop for strike 2 by Ruppnow. Clausen checks first, looking at Jimmy. And the 0-2 comes in high. Ruppnow wisely stays away from that one.
Sounds good for me.
Clausen really keeping an eye on Jimmy D'Angelo over there. The 1-2, here it comes. D'Angelo's going. Strike 3 looking, and it's a wild throw out into center field. D'Angelo not able to go too far as Schmidt comes from center to cut it off. So stolen base and another strikeout. That's a 7 strikeout performance. As Lucas Broski, who was the first strikeout of the day for Clausen. And Clausen putting on a pitching clinic here today. 7 Ks to his name, but the go-ahead run with 2 out is on second base, and Broski, if he can make contact. But he takes strike 1 looking.
No, it's just MLB players.
Here's the set from Clausen. He's going to check Jimmy D'Angelo over at second, and here's the delivery. And Broski ducks down. Miller gets the glove up to prevent the wild pitch. So Jimmy D'Angelo will stay put over at second. Here comes the pitch. Broski swings and misses for strike 2. Broski a little heated with himself there for the miss.
He's smart enough and good enough to be able to do
And D'Angelo's going, swing and a miss of this doubleheader. And Lippy's going to ground it over towards short. A backhand stop by Hinckley. The throw will be, however, not in time. And Lippy reaches as he outruns it.
Yeah.
Next up, number 4, Marcus Schmidt.
That's going to be scored as a hit, and rightly so, as Lippy outruns the throw. That's going to bring up Schmidt, who looks at strike one. Lippy takes his lead, and Heinrich is dialed in to what his signal's going to be. Quick check, he's going to throw to first, and Lippy's back in. And Heinrich delivers. High one. Throw back to first is going to be high. Broski knocks it down. Lippy's going to take the opportunity to go, and he'll get second. So the go-ahead run with nobody out advances to second. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. For Schmidt, it's 1-2. Pitch coming. It's going to be popped up foul. Broski can play it right in front of the dugout, and he makes the grab first base side, one away.
Next up for the Pirates, number 19, George Clausen.
Clausen. He's having a great day pitching. Reached on an E5 and then stole a base back in the first. Heinrich checks second. Keep an eye on Lippy, and the delivery got away from him as Jimmy D'Angelo springs to his feet to keep it becoming a wild pitch. Clausen settles in, and Heinrich delivers. Just outside. 2-0. Clausen settles, checks one more time, checks again, and here it comes. Swung on, shot out to right center. Both runners running. It's going to drop, and actually Rowe just misses Rupp now. Lippy is given the signal. He reaches third and is told to stop at the last possible second by the third base coach. Rupp now had a beat on it, but it looks like it just bounced off of his glove.
Next up.
The lefty settles in, so lefty and lefty yet again. Heinrich sets and delivers. A swung on by Miller. Strike one. Looks like poor Washington's going to run the risk and try to get some hits out there. The pitch. Shot out to center. Something underneath it is Chesick. This is Lippy's going to tag and go. They're going to go to third base. Lippy. And they get the tag at home. And
One does not count.
the run should not count. And the Spartans get the play at third base. A big debate there, but Bullet dodged on a double play. See if we can score that for you. It was an 8, I believe an 8-4 5 double play.
Maybe getting thrown out of third, shook him up a little bit.
And Clausen was about to deliver when Hinckley called time. Clausen had a little dance off the mound there.
Catcher's not going to be throwing.
Clausen, the 1-0. Hinckley swings on a high and inside pitch. That was the 3 pitches that did him in back in the first.
Keep your hands up.
Next pitch is just at the bottom of the zone for strike 2. So a 1-2 count as Hinckley settles in and Clausen delivers. That one was all over the place, but Hinckley was not fooled. I think it was a curveball, it curved twice. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on a high one for strike 3. Hinckley is now the 3rd straight batter retired on strikes. And the 9th overall by Clausen, who is just putting everyone out here. Young will take the plate. Young grounded to short to end the first, top of the first, as he takes one at his feet. Clausen settles and delivers. Check swing! Did he go around? The umpire in the field says no. Count of 1 apiece. Clausen delivers. Young takes it.
Definitely's not afraid to work inside.
And here's the pitch. Strike 2 looking.
Shake your head at that. That's a meatball strike. Gotta hit that.
And the 2-2. Swung on, fouled into the grandstand.
What the count? Get his pitch count up.
Here's the set and the delivery coming. Outside. It is a full count now. The 3-2 is low and away, and that will put Young on base.
For the Spurs, number 6, Logan Chesak.
Clausen's second walk. That'll bring up Chesak, who also struck out. His first at-bat in the top of the second.
What a horse, right?
So the go-ahead run over at first. Spartans with but 1 out. And here's the pitch. Showing bunt. It's put down expertly. The throw to first is a good throw. That advances Young to second.
Next up for the Spurs, number 25, Mike Kleinhans.
And Kleinhans will step up there with 2 out. And the go-ahead run at second, so a decent base hit can really change the character of this game. Clausen delivers. Kleinhans takes one low. It got away from the catcher Muller, and on the wild pitch, Young will advance. So now you do need a base hit here to make this one official.
Oh yeah, he'll throw at least
1-0 the count. Kleinhans stretches out a little bit. And the pitch. Ball high. 2-0 the count now to Kleinhans. Young is standing by at third, hoping to be brought around. And here it comes. Low again, staying in front of Miller. It's 3-0, and Clausen looks a bit shaken after that wild throw there.
Do not swing.
3-0. Low and outside, and now 2 are on with 2 out. That's the 3rd walk of the day. That'll bring up Jordan D'Angelo.
Number 8, Jordan D'Angelo.
And we have a quick meeting at the mound here. The meetings break up, and Jordan D'Angelo comes to the plate. Klein's over at first. The go-ahead run is Young over at third. A base hit, and the Spartans will walk away with a lead. The pitch, swing and a miss by Jordan D'Angelo.
Head down. You should be able to get it 70 minutes. Get close.
And the pitch coming from Clausen is strike looking.
Eyes open.
Up and up, kid.
Jimmy was a bit surprised by that one. 0-2 now the count. And we have a time taken as Jimmy steps out.
Breaking ball. Just where he'd be ready for it. Breaking ball.
Hudson checks the runner at first, looks back over to third. And the pitch swung on, popped up, playable, third base side. And it's caught by Deal coming from right field. And just like that, we remain scoreless at the midway point of the regulation game. It remains scoreless here from Carlin Custer Memorial Field. You're watching high school baseball on West Bend Community TV. This grudge match. Earlier today, there was an 18-run game. So far, we're just looking for that first one as Ross will foul it toward third base side. Give it. Still working is Scott Heinrich. Next pitch is popped up in field. Broski's underneath it. Manages to grab it, no problem, one away.
Next up, number 33, Bo Fleischman.
Bo Fleischman, who struck out in the second, foul taps it.
4 straight curveballs we've seen. 2 last time and 1 this time.
And Heinrich using the curve here against Fleischman, who went 2 for 2. The only 2 hits Port Washington had in the previous game. And this time it's way outside. Counts at 1 apiece. Here comes the pitch. Grounder over to second. Young has it. The throw is in time. 2 away.
Next up, number 12, Xavier Deal.
This will bring up Xavier Deal, who doubled back in the second. Didn't advance beyond there. Here's the set and the delivery. Deal swings on an inside pitch and fouls it up and out of play.
Not many pitches so far. First batter was 2 pitches. Yeah. Next batter was 2 pitches, and that was just 1 pitch. No, 6 pitches.
There's the set and the delivery. Heinrich way too high and outside as Deal takes it. 1-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on in the bottom of 4 as we remain scoreless. Here comes the pitch. Strike looking as the curveball came back around just at the top of Deal's zone. 1-2. Spartans can get back to the play here, no problem, and a pitch or two, depending on how it goes, and a time waived by Deal.
Start it low and make it drop to the dirt. Jimmy block it.
And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball came loose. And Jimmy stayed on top of it. Jimmy D'Angelo stayed on top of it, so it's going to count as a plain strikeout. Deal is retired. And we go to the top of 5, still scoreless. Clausen delivers, and it's going to be a bunt foul. Popped it right on the third base line. Weber resets himself here. Here comes the 0-1. Weber takes one outside and high for ball 1. It's a bona fide pitcher still going here. So far, Clausen has been the show here with 9 strikeouts. Here comes the 1-1. Weber swings on it and sends it foul out of play. And here comes the pitch. Swan sent into the backstop. We'll keep it here. And here comes the pitch. Strike 3 looking. A 10 strikeout performance for Clausen. I'll make up Jimmy D'Angelo. Who, here is a fun stat for you. D'Angelo alongside Young. The only 2 players not to be struck out by Clausen today, as strike 1 is called. D'Angelo reached an E1 and was walked, so he's the only Spartan to reach base in both of his at-bats, both of his plate appearances today. He looks high at all. The next pitch, 1-1 with 1 out. D'Angelo sets in, and here comes low again, 2-1. And here comes the pitch. Swan fouled up once again to the backstop. 2-2, your count. And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. And another victim claimed by Clausen's strikeout. He joins the club. That is 11 strikeouts for Clausen. There's a stat for you. That is the 4th time today he's had consecutive strikeouts, as now he faces Rupp now. as this one got away from Miller. Next pitch is low and also gets away from Miller. It's now 2-0. Giving Lucas Broski, who's in the on-deck circle, a bit of a couple extra steps today. So 2-0 the count to Rupp now. And the pitch, strike looking. Next pitch is a ball looking, 3-1. As Rupp now doubled in the first and struck out in the third. And time called. Next pitcher, I was going to send this in to shallow right for a base hit. Bounced right in front of Xavier Deal. So up now 2 of 3 on the day with a single, and now he's the go-ahead runner.
Next up, number 20, Lucas Broski.
The problem is there's 2 outs for Lucas Broski. He's due for this game. He's at 0-2. And it's going to be a swing and a miss for Broski, strike 1. Sets and delivers. Right now is going. Here's the throw. It was well placed but short. So now Broski ahead on the count 1-1 as Ripnow gets the stolen base. Second stolen base here for the Spartans. The 1-1. Broski check swings. Strike 2. That one looked a little inside from where I was sitting, but my sense of vision is overruled. So 1-2, this one's low, and Rupnat will take another base on the wild pitch. That puts the go-ahead run right there on third base. Now if Broski can just get a base hit, the Spartans will have a 1-0 advantage. Got to get there first. Here's the delivery. Inside. We have ourselves a full count. And here is a big pitch. And oh, almost took Broski in the head. He ducked out of the way in time, and he is on. That'll bring up Hinckley. He's also due. He's struck out twice.
Next up for the Spartans, number 15, Gavin Hinckley.
So a wild pitch would also bring him Rupna home, supposedly, as here's the throw. Strike 1 looking. Clausen. Going is Broski. He will reach unimpeded. It's ball 1, strike 1 now to Hinckley. And Clausen delivers outside for ball 2 as Hinckley stays patient with it. And here comes the pitch. Hinckley check swings on a strike. We have a 2-2 count.
That was the one to hit. This is 95.
And here it comes, the 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And Clausen gets him out of it. That's the bottom of the order here, set to go here. He looks at strike 1. And what's still going is Heinrich as he gets a strike on that outside corner.
Just smart coaching out there. If you pass this guy, you slow this guy, go back to back. That's what you guys do.
And here comes the pitch, and it's inside, very close to the shin of Yandry for ball 1.
Brad, we went slow and slower with you guys.
And then we had like our average pitcher, and you guys hit him all over the court, so then they brought me in. I think I gave up one double to David. Yeah, that was a good game.
As the pitches come in, it is outside.
Our team sucked that year, though. We were bad. We almost went 500.
2-2.
I think we were like 600 in there, wins and losses. And then after that, our cleaned house with almost half the team.
And the next pitch is going to be grounded over toward. And a miscommunication there, if ever there was one. Going for it was both Young and Broski.
We should cover that. That's pretty far off the mound. We gotta stay at home. Off the base.
Yeah.
And miscommunication, Young miffs it, so reaching
His job to get over.
is Yandry.
Lucas had the boot, right?
No.
Tyler did?
Tyler booted it. It went under Lucas' glove and was in Tyler just or like
Eli Buchik will check in
Next up, number 0, Adam.
as the courtesy runner. Adam Byrel, who flew out the left in his lone at bat. Heinrich sets and delivers. Bunt showing. Grounded third base side. They'll go to first. As coming in to grab it is Kleinhaus. They'll advance Yanry the go-ahead run all the way to second. 1 out. And looks like we might have a conference to the mound here and perhaps even a change. We'll see what happens here in a second.
New pitcher Gavin Hinckley for the Spartans. Next up.
We got some pitching changes and other changes happening here as Gavin Hinckley takes over pitching duties. Heinrich moves over to right field. Rupp now goes to third, and Kleinhaus is shifted over to short. As Lippy comes to the plate and looks at ball 1 low. Respectable day here for Heinrich. Notched 3 strikeouts. Gave up 4 hits, but kept him scoreless. A strike 1 there for Lippy. As Hinckley sets and delivers. And that one's going to be shot foul out of play. One and two. Go ahead run is Yandry over at second as the next pitch comes in low. Staying in front of it is Jimmy D'Angelo. 2-2 your count. And the pitch. Swung on and sent into the backstop. Keep it here at 2-2. Still 2-2. Hinckley sets and delivers. Lippy takes a low one.
Jimmy didn't believe it either. He raised his hand.
I thought that was straight. First base is open, so.
Here we go, G.
He's going to sleep like a rock. That's all he's done is run back and forth on it.
So Hinckley now with a full count to his name. Sets in, delivers, it's going to be popped up, falling out of play. We'll keep it here with elongated at bat.
I don't know if that registered. You got 7? Guess that's for one day less.
No, no days.
He doesn't have
Here's the set. Hinckley double checks and delivers. Ball 4 low and away, and Lippy is on.
Next up for the Pirates, number 4, Marcus Schmidt.
Then we got Marcus Schmidt. Grounded into an out and then popped out the foul territory. Pitch, and look at that change up. Strike one looking for Schmidt. Hinckley double checks second base. And a timeout called as Schmidt just stepped out of the box.
You don't have to give that, bro. It's that late, you don't have to give it.
So 0-1 the count remains. And the pitch is low and away.
3 straight good.
1-1, the delivery, swing and a miss by Schmidt as we go to 1-2 now. Here's the set. Hinckley double checks the runner at second and delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Must be on time though, because Pat played good pitch before the vote.
And that puts it at
Number 19, George Fawcett.
2 out. That'll bring up Clausen.
Go again.
With a bat, I didn't get this one out. We got it set up the rest of the way.
I mean, the 8 years, he's all right, but.
Got away from Jimmy D'Angelo for a second for ball 1. That's Andrew over at second. He hits the go-ahead. Lippy stands by at first. 2 out. So the Spartans can still get out of this one. The pitch.
Oh,
Here we go, G.
That was a ball low and outside according to the umpire. 2-0 now the count. And here's the delivery, is way outside. Jimmy D'Angelo leans and keeps it from a wild pitch.
Go.
And Hinckley just 1 out away from putting the Spartans back at the plate. But you got to get there first. It's 3-0 the count now to Clausen. And the pitch. Strike one on the corner. Going outside. So Clausen standing by. Check swing, is it a ball? They're gonna say it was a ball, high. Clausen will take his base, and the bases are loaded with 2 out. Second walk in his appearance. I'll bring in Miller.
Come on, G. Shoot strikes, G.
And the first pitch is a strike to Miller. Miller flew into a double play in the third and walked. He got stranded in
Nice job, Jimmy.
the first as Jimmy Angelo stays in front of a low one. Next pitch is going to be a check swing one around. Strike two, 1-2. And finally, the 1-2 coming is low, 2-2. Next pitch is going to be low again. We're full. As we stand by here, Hinckley delivers the full count pitch. Swung on, shot out the left, running for it is Weber. It's going to drop. 1 run is in. Coming around is Lippy. And the throw to third is off the mark. And the 2 RBI single for Miller.
Next up, number 14, Rob Ross.
Clausen goes over to third. Lippy and Yandry score. And like that, it's 2-0. Courtesy runner is being called. That's going to be Hubner. He's over there at first. And the pitch is a ball low and inside to Ross. One on now the count as Hinckley sets in and delivers. It's going to be popped up and a base hit to shallow right. Scoring is Clausen.
Next up, 33, Bo Fleischman.
And just like that, it is a 3-0 lead. So Bo Fleischman comes back in. He takes strike one looking. And the pitch got away from D'Angelo. The runners are going to advance. That'll be a wild pitch. That sends Miller over to third. Ross is now over at second. 1-1 the count. To be a ball outside. It's going to be a swing and a miss on the next pitch. It's a 3-1 count. Check swing, strike two. Fleischman was ready to head and take his base, but he was waved off. Fleischman will take the next pitch instead of deep to right, going back for it and making the grab is Heinrich, and the inning is over, but the Pirates finally strike. It is 3-0. Going to the top of 6, you are watching high school baseball on West Bend Community TV. The Pirates make some changes as Bo Fleischman moves to pitch. 5 innings complete for Clausen, who moves over to first. First swing is going to be over to short, and it's going to be safe running for Young. What a way to start the inning as a runner is on. He grounded it over to short and ran the throw.
Next up for the Spartans, number 6, Logan Chesak.
We're going to put Chesak at the plate.
I told him, I said, you got to take a middle to right field approach on this guy.
There's the set. And the delivery. It's a ball looking. And here's the pitch. It's high. 2-0 the count to Chesak. Chesak struck out and bunted to advance the runner. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded over to short. Fielded by Lippy. Turn 2. Not in time on the turn, so it'll go down as a 6-4 fielder's choice as Chesak reaches.
Next up for the Spartans, number 25, Mike Kleinhaus.
So Kleinhaus, who struck out and walked in the second and fourth respectively. And the pitch from Fleischman is going to be fouled. Running for it and making the grab is Clausen on the first base side. What a hustle there. He was a bit out of my vision path as he ran behind the dugout.
Number 8, Jordan D'Angelo.
That'll be Jordan Delangelo. Angelo 0 for 2 today, and this game, he struck out in the second, flew out to right field in the fourth. Trying to keep it going here as Fleischman settles. The 0-2. Drops right into the zone.
It looked like a 9.
Believe me, it looks like a 9 to me too, but it's a 6.
I was like, well, wait a minute here.
Here's the settle and the throw. So 0-1 as Fleischman went the first to kind of keep the runner honest. Here's the pitch. Swung on a high one, popped foul. It'll stay just on the foul side. Goes fair, but making the grab
Gotta run that
is
out.
Ross on the third base side. And the sign is retired. We go to the bottom of 6 with the Pirates leading the Spartans 3-0. Hinckley delivers a strike looking on the check swing from Deal. Deal thought it was a little high. And the pitch. Ball low this time from Hinckley.
That's kind of how this goes, huh?
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, popped up. In the traffic it goes.
Just missed.
Honestly, it came awfully close to hitting a car. People wonder why I park a good 1,000 feet back from the ballpark and walk the rest of the way. That is why. The 1-2. It's going to be grounded down foul. Right down the first base line. Broski fielded it, but it had never actually crossed over. I want to thank Tom Stoff, the cameraman, for joining me once again on this very nice day. As a high one came in, and getting out of the way was Deal. And the next pitch is a changer that misses outside, makes it a full count here with nobody out, nobody on. So Deal hanging tough for the time being. And the pitch swung on, and it is a strikeout.
Next up, number 6, Eli Bushek.
Eli Bushek taking the place of Yandry. With 1 out. First pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. Next pitch is going to be same general placement but lower this time for ball 1. And the pitch is going to be inside that time. Here's the setup, and Hinckley delivers. Swung on for strike 2, 2-2 the count. And the next pitch is going to be, catches him on the outside corner for strike 3. So Hinckley showing some heat here.
Next up, number 0, Adam Byron.
Adam Byron, who's 0 for 2 today, flew out the left in the second and grounded to third in the 5th. And strike there for Byron. Next pitch is going to be outside. Ball 1, a strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. So the Pirates are. There's another ball taken there by Byron. Pirates are a couple outs away from sealing this one away. Question is, can they do it successfully? Here's the set and the delivery. Strike looking for Byron on the inside corner. Next pitch is, that one had a wicked curve to it, but a missed high. As the count goes full. And the full count pitch Strike 3 on the outside corner. 3 straight strikeouts for Hinckley. So the 1-0 pitch. Weber looks at strike 1. The 1-1 is coming here as Fleischman takes his time and sends it. Bunted down is Weber right in front of the plate. Muller, the throw is in time. Bunt went straight in front, and Miller was able to scoop it up and make the throw.
Next up for the Spartans, number 28, Jimmy D'Angelo.
I'll bring up Jimmy D'Angelo with 1 out.
Left field approach.
He's going to try to spark something here as best he can. First pitch is a changeup that comes into the zone. Or strike 1. And the 0-1. Strike looking. It makes the count 0-2 for Jimmy.
He's up in the box.
Here comes the 0-2 as Fleischman delivers. Strike 3 on the outside corner, and that's it for Jimmy D'Angelo. 2 away. Last gasp here for the Spartans as Rupp now comes to the plate.
Next up, number 13, Logan Rucknow.
Rupp now going to try to keep it going here as 2 out and nobody on in the top of 7. And the Spartans trailing by 3. Rupp now takes a strike looking. Nation's next pitch comes too far inside for Rupp now. It is 1-1. Next pitch coming. Ball high and outside. Makes it 2-1 for Rupp now. The 2-1 coming. Rupp now sends one falling out of play first base side. Rupp now settled in. The 2-2 coming from Fleischman. Swung on a high one. Shot out deep into left. And it is out of here. Logan Rupp now with a home run. A solo shot to make it 3-1 and to breathe some life into the Spartan team. That'll bring up Broski. And now we have a conference at the mound as poor Washington wants to talk about how to deal with this last batter. You're up 2. You just need the out. Rupp now swinging at a very, for his standards, a very high pitch, but he caught it just right and sent it over the left field fence.
Next up for the Spartans, number 20, Lucas Broski.
And that'll bring up Lucas Broski. Broski struck out twice and walked once. Has a stolen base to his name as well. There's the pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Fleischman kind of threw a leisurely one at him. And here's the pitch. Strike, looking, this time the outside corner. As Bronski's always been eager to swing, but this time he's playing it cool. Let's see what we got here as Fleischman puts the foot on the rubber. And here comes. Bronski lets it go outside for a ball. And the poor Washington faithful on the bench thought that one caught the outside corner, but that's not the umpire's judgment. I think the disappointment was very audible. Now 1-2, here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up, is it playable? Running for it is Clausen from first. And he makes the grab right against the dugout, and that is the game. And the Spartans dropped the second game of the doubleheader by a score of 3-1 to the Port Washington Pirates. As George Clausen had a heroic performance on the mound, striking out 10 batters to put this one away into the win column for the Pirates. Thanks once again, everyone, for joining us. Once again, your final score, the Pirates 3, the Spartans 1. This has been a presentation of high school athletics on West Bend Community TV.